Hello Stampers, how are you? It is Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and that is in Canada. Make sure that if you're watching that you please leave a comment so that I know you're here. I love to go back and respond to comments. I'm just going to pull it up on my iPad, give people a moment to find me. I don't know where you're from, but here we are in a cold. We finally, even though tomorrow is Groundhog Day, we finally have winter. It arrived. I'm just pulling this up. So how are you guys doing? Hey Sandy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Just give me 1 second. My iPad freezes. Hey Sharon, all the time. I am a little raspy here, so hopefully my voice will go through the whole day. So, are you guys having a good week? All I can say is I just want Friday to come. We have our stamp camp this weekend, and I'm very, very excited about it. I'm trying to get all the last minute things done. That is, I just, oh, I can't wait. But this work week, whoo, man, it just needs to be finished. That's all I can say. So I'm so happy to be here and stamping with you guys, having a break from the computer so I can actually try and see. And my iPad will not work. So what's going on? Other than it's good here in Virginia. I love Virginia. My grandma used to live in Virginia Beach, so we used to go down there all the time. Not West Virginia, but we used to go to Virginia Beach. And it was beautiful. So, yeah, so you guys are doing well. I don't know if you guys saw it today. We are halfway through Celebration. So for those of you that don't know, Celebration is going from, I think it was like January 4th or something, to February 28th. And you get to earn free stuff. So for every $60 that you order, every increment of $60, you get to pick out free stuff from the celebration. It's awesome. This stuff is so cute. We're actually doing, we're using the adorable owls again. I can't get enough of them. I just love them. They're so cute. And but they added Stampin' Up! Added new stuff this morning. So oh, my iPad is actually working and there's volume. I thought I had turned it off. Yeah, so there's new stuff added. So if you have all the stuff that you want out of the celebration brochure, make sure that you check that out. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting. I'm placing an order tonight and I'm going to get some more stuff. I can't wait. All right, so I think that's all I have. Just remember the join special. So if you guys do have, if you live in Canada, so Sharon, you can't shop with me, but if you live in Canada, there's a join special right now, and it is the best deal going. So we have 3 different options. 2 of the options you can get this, you can either get the blue mini or a white mini, so the regular mini, with your starter kit. And or you can just get product without the embossing machine, and you pay sorry, you pay $135 and you get $225 worth of stuff. Plus, hey Jill, how's it going? Plus you get a free paper pumpkin, and you get to be part of our team, which we actually are meeting tomorrow. And we meet a couple times a month, and we just stamp together and laugh and have fun. So if you want more information about that, let me know. I'm going to turn you around, so you're going to want to close your eyes because I don't want you to get seasick, and don't look at my mess, and we will get stamping. Okay, just give me one moment. I got to twist this around, so I'm getting really close to the camera, so I apologize for you looking now at my ceiling. Let me twist. All right, and we're just gonna get this set up and focused. All right, is that straight? Not really, but it'll do. I'll just have to remember to move out of the middle. Okay, so super easy, cute, funful card. I've done this fold before, so I'm sure you recognize it if you've watched my videos. But we're going to do it. This is featuring a couple of celebration items. One are these owls. Look how cute he is. And two is this dandy design paper. This paper is at second level, so it's for a $120 purchase. You can get this pack of paper, and it is huge. Like, there is so much paper in there, and it's fun, bright colors, and the adorable owls. Okay, so let me show you how to make this card. I'm going to put it so I remember what I'm doing, because, you know, it is one of those weeks. All right, let me get all my little pieces out. So we're going to do this one in a different color. We're going to do this one in pale papaya. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to get out our handy dandy scoring machine here. And let's see if I can remember the scoring measurements. Okay, I got asked this question on one of my videos. Why do I use this and not the blade here? The only reason I do it is because this gives a deeper score line so that you can see it on video. Okay, this works perfectly fine, and when I'm doing my own cards, I just use this. But just so that you can see where I'm scoring, so that because we have to fold on the score lines and that, I use my take your pick tool just to get a little bit of a deeper score line. So I was asked that, so I thought I would just mention why I do it. All right, so we're gonna do a score line at 2 1/8. Okay, so 2 1/8 and 5 1/2. Okay, so just 2 score lines, super easy. We're gonna need this again. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a pencil and a ruler, and on closest to the 2 1/8, we're gonna measure halfway up. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Hopefully I'm on line, hopefully I can see. Okay, so this is 4 1/4, so halfway is actually 2 1/8. I'm gonna get closer to the edge. So I'm just gonna put a little pencil mark right there. Okay, so can you see that? Just a little pencil mark. And then I'm gonna get this out of the way, and we're gonna give it a trim. So all I'm gonna do is line the pencil mark and the score line up in my tray. Alrighty? Okay. So score line is in the little, I don't know what this thing is called, trough, and the pencil mark, and we're just gonna take this corner off. Okay? And then we're going to, oops, not cut off my card. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to line up the pencil mark and the score line. Am I on the camera? I'm a little bit off. Let me move it up. Okay, so score line, pencil mark, and take off the corner. And that's it. Okay, so we made a little arrowhead. And that is the hardest part of this card. So all we're going to do now is we're going to fold. You know what the hardest part of this card is? Finding my supplies. Because I didn't put them back. Well, I did. I actually put it away. I couldn't see it. So we're just going to burnish that. And then on this one, we're just going to fold it opposite. Okay, so we're making a little arrow. And that's it. Say toot. All right, then we're going to bring in our DSP. So this, again, on this one, I use the Granny Apple Green. And on this one, we're using Calypso Coral and Pale Papaya. So I'm going to put this one on the inside. I can get rid of these guys. We don't need those. They can go in the trash. In the trash. Okay, I actually have a new glue because I ran out of glue this morning. And this is regular size, so this is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're just going to stick this right in here. Just like that. Okay. Try not to get glue all over you like I just did. Don't ask me how. I don't know how I got glue all over me. And then this piece, let me see if I can remember the measurements. It's 3 1/8 by 4. Okay, and it's just the opposite side of this card, of the paper. And so, is it freezing where you guys are? It is so cold here. It is brisk. It definitely wakes you up when you go outside. Okay, now we have 2 squares. What are these sizes? One is the 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. That's the larger one. That's going to go on the inside. And on the outside, it's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So when we're stamping on this, because it's not going to go this way, well, you could do that if you want, but because it's going to be on an angle, we want to make sure that we're stamping on an angle so that our sentiment is straight. Okay, so I use my grid paper for this. I line corner to corner. Hopefully I'm on the on camera. So I do corner to corner so that when I stamp my sentiment, it is going to be perfectly straight. So grid paper is really useful, not just for cleaning your stamps and making sure your desk stays clean, but it's also used for lining up your stamping. Okay, so I am using Memento. I can't even speak. I am using Memento. I want to have room for my sentiment, so I am going to put him close to the edge. Okay, hopefully I'm on the paper. My camera's out of the way. And just give it a little tap down. Okay, I need to re-ink. And then we're going to color him. And these guys are so easy to color. I am going to use my blends. You can use whatever tools that you have. So I'm going to do this really quick because I don't think you guys will really want to watch me color. So I'm using the light crumb cake first. Okay, and I'm just going to color him in. I have used my crumb cakes so much. I've been making so many owls. You can use also, instead of the crumb cake, you can use our skin tone blends. Those would be really good colors for the owls. I really need to color. Oh, maybe after the video I'm just going to stamp a whole bunch of images and just color. Coloring it for me is so relaxing. Okay, there's his head. Now we're going to do his body. I'm just going to go really quick. Oh yeah, see? I'm ordering tonight. I gotta put crumb cake on my lens on my order because it is drying. Okay, so that's the light. I'm gonna come in now with the dark, and we're gonna do his head a different color. So I'm not actually blending, I'm just coloring. Okay. I'm not using these alcohol markers the way they were intended. You could blend if you wanted, but I'm just coloring. And I'll do his belly dark too. There we go. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's so cute. Okay. I'll stop gushing over the owl. And then I'm just using the dark pale papaya, and I'll do his nose and his feet. Or her feet, could be a girl. Okay, and the eyes, I am going to use the light and dark balmy blue for the eyes. So you can see a little circle here. You want to leave that white. It makes it look like it's a sparkle in his eyes. Okay, so I'm doing the light balmy blue all the way around. It's a blue-eyed owl. And then I'm going to take the dark balmy blue, and I'm just going to shade a little bit around the eye. Just adding a little. Do you see how it makes it pop? Isn't that cool? So I'm just doing a little bit around the eye, and that just totally makes that pop. All right, and then we want to do his hat. What color? We don't have a what color is this? Calypso coral. We don't have a Calypso coral. We have Cajun craze, but I think that'll be too dark. So I'm going to use pumpkin pie, a light pumpkin pie, and the mango for his hats. just to coordinate with the DSP. Not a mango, I'm gonna use pale papaya. There we go. Cute. All right, and then we're just gonna stick It's Your Day. This is from the Owl stamp set. I'm using Calypso Coral, and I'm just gonna put it right here. Yay. All right. Oh, thank you, Sharon. The owls, I love them. They just make me smile. They're just so cute. Okay, where's my glue? So when we're sticking this on, we want to make sure that we're only putting glue on the half. So you can either just go by half, because you can see the blends come through, or you can put your glue on here. I'm gonna do the glue here. You don't want to go right up to the edge, but you want to get pretty close. I have a new glue, so I hope it doesn't gush. It's gushing. All right, so I'm just going to go fairly close, but not right up. And then we're just going to line him up. Just like that. So I'm just lining the corners up. Okay, and there we go. Cute. I actually like these colors together. They look good. Okay, so then for the inside, we're going to be stamping on an angle, okay? And for this one, I wanted to leave, there's not a lot of room to write, so I wanted to leave enough room to write. So I'm just going to do happy birthday. That's all I'm going to do. Did I put my ink pad away? No. I moved it over. Cannot see. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in the middle so that we have a little bit of room to write. And again, I'm lining this up so that I will be stamping straight, or somewhat straight, for when I glue it down. And we're just going to glue it right like that. Now what I've done, I did this before so you guys didn't have to watch me, is I stamped another owl, one that's flying. Okay, when you do this, I'm not going to push it down. I just want to make sure that it's covered, okay? It's not hanging out. If you center it, you shouldn't have to worry about it, but always check before you push down that it's in. So I colored one previously, and I'm just going to stick him right there. He's flying in to say happy birthday. I have to make so many birthday cards coming up. I'm getting a head start on them. All right. And there we go. That is it. Now, if we want to use some embellishments, I'm going to use some of these, the adhesive back milky dots, because it's kind of the peachy color. And I'm just going to stick some adhesive on, and then we are done our card for tonight. It's a super easy one. I love this fold. Let me see. I'm going to put one right here on the star. And it's a great way to showcase our DSP as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this fold. Make sure that you subscribe to me on YouTube, or, oh, I don't want that one there. Subscribe to me on YouTube or Facebook. Please, it really helps me if you share my videos so that other people can see. And thank you guys so much for joining me. And we will talk soon. Have an amazing week. Stay warm. And bye for now.